And we're back. Hope you guys enjoyed those last couple videos. Back in the garage today, trying to hammer out some more work on the 240. Little update of stuff I did off camera, which isn't much. In the engine bay, only thing that was done is the heat wrap on the manifold. It's not completely bolted down. I mean, as you see, some of these are just snug just to hold it in place, and some are really loose. The ones underneath are all really loose because couldn't get to them. But I bought a tool that hopefully will help me get to them. So let's show you the tool here. As you see, it's still in the packaging because I just got back from vacation and it just showed up. So, oh, I also have new nuts. These nuts right here. Gonna throw these on the manifold instead of the OEM stock ones, because the stock ones have like this kind of like locking thing on the, like in the thread of the nut, which will make it a very big pain in the ass to thread it all the way on. So I'm just gonna use new ones that will go in. I'll just make them nice and tight and crank those down. Then our manifold's on. One thing I did want to check was not a jack. Is if I will be able to get to the AN fitting that's underneath the manifold if I disconnect it before I install the manifold, only because this this hose right here for the drain is going to be very hard to attach to the bottom of the turbo. So if I could maybe take off that whole fitting, that like that Y connection, or even the spot, or even the part that goes into the block, I should be able to. So I didn't even take it down there because there's no, I could barely get my head under there to look, but there's no space. So for anyone looking to do this swap, maybe install all this before you get the engine in the car. Probably a lot easier. Not probably, it will be a lot easier because you'll actually be able to like move the motor and you'll have more space. Like you won't have a strut tower in the way. But do before you get it in the car. I got the top ones on, and then one of the bottom ones. I got 5 more to go. We're trying this out. I don't really have a good spot to put you guys, so you're just gonna have to wait. There's one. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 more. So get those just started, then we'll worry about getting them tight. So I got all of them. Watch out. Except for one. Of course, it wants to be a pain in the ass. It is right there. That guy right there. Is it gonna focus? That one right there. And of course, like I could get a wrench on it from underneath the car and get like that much every single time. But of course, that's the only one that doesn't want to thread all the way in till it's snug, then be able to do that. So it's going to be a little while, and hopefully I don't want to shoot myself in the head. But last one, almost there. All right, so apparently the end of that nut was wedged on the piping for the manifold, because once I gave it a couple turns, then it loosened right up, and boom, it's in. So manifold is tight. That's on there. I guess now we're going to attempt to put the turbo on, which will be another task at hand. But the part I was dreading the most, we got it. So this crow's foot, I don't know what they're actually used for, but as you see, it goes on like the end of an extension, and then you could kind of, I mean, I'll demonstrate here, but you could kind of get it from like further out at a different angle. You could get it on and then turn it. So it kind of gives you like an open-ended wrench, but like at a right angle, so you could kind of get in weird spots. If I didn't have that, I probably would have never got some of those bottom ones on. But 3 out of the 6 bottom ones I was able to get from underneath with the wrench. So it is what it is. Turbo time. Turbo 99.9% on. I just gotta connect the oil feed, which is this guy. He's gonna go on the top. But there's a note with the turbo that says to fill the top with oil before you even start. So I'm gonna leave that off as a reminder. I'll probably leave myself a note on the windshield. The drain is on. That's the drain. Taped up the inlet. Gonna try to throw my downpipe on, the one I bought. See how close to. We're gonna see how close to the stock exhaust we reach, and hopefully we're like really close where it's doable without welding. But I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed on this one because I feel like the CX, that's it for the CX Racing kit, and this is not a CX Racing manifold, but I feel like it leaves you in about the same spot, so we're hopefully good. Found an issue here. My drain is completely in the way. The head drain is completely in the way for this. Since the downpipe's gonna give me an issue, I figured I'll just throw on the wastegate, so that piece is on. I have this guy waiting. I just don't know where the hell I put the clamp for that, so hold on, I might be in here. Yep. Found it. Check the box that came in, right? So I'm gonna throw that on just for looks. It's really just one bolt to throw it on. So then I don't know when I'm gonna figure out something with this downpipe because that head drain is completely in the way. So this is just on for show. Obviously, I got to figure out something with maybe just get like a straight pipe for that. But this is how it's gonna be for now, at least. Now, this stainless steel line, that is directly in the way. It's directly in the way, so that guy right there, obviously gonna come out of there and through there. So I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do about that. I gotta figure something out, but we'll see. All right, well that's it for today. I detached the head drain over there. It's coming up and down. Exhaust doesn't even want to fit through still, so I mean the drain was stopping it from going in, but it doesn't want to go in anyway, so I guess it wasn't completely drained. Another issue I just ran into, I tried to, just for shits and giggles, I tried to put on one of the clamps, and it doesn't look like it's even gonna line up with the, doesn't look like it's big enough for the turbo. So that's another problem. I want to thank you guys for joining me. Turbo is installed. If it gets to be a real issue of getting this exhaust done, which it might be, I might just try to get like a 90 and just kind of come up this way, just to get this car done for now, running, and then eventually, after I get my base map on it and broken in, I can bring it to an exhaust shop and have them make a custom exhaust. Thanks for joining me. Stay tuned, because we're gonna get closer and closer to finishing this thing up and actually starting it. So join me again, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.